Well, hello everyone. What a pleasure it is to welcome you back to our YouTube channel. And we are on the mission of finding the best customs declaration in the UK, declaration software, I should say, in the UK 2024. And we have had a call for companies that offer customs software solutions to get in touch with us and to state their case. Now, I've explained on numerous videos why we're doing this. The practical answer is I need new software. And I thought maybe you do too. So if you need some and I need some, well, why don't we ask the people that have some software? And we need to do this to import, to export, to do transit, to do lots of things. But we want to do it without us having to lift a finger. We want these guys to tell us how is the magic solution that will make it all happen seamlessly and at almost no cost. One can dream, can't one? Well, look, I have the people here. The call for contact was extended to everyone on gov.uk, everyone who's listed there as a custom software providers, and people have gotten in touch. And today it is my pleasure to interview Adnan and Omar. Guys, you want to say hello?
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about you, Adnan, and your software very quickly. Give us a quick overview.
Yeah, sure. So, iCustoms is we're about 100 staff team, technology team. iCustom we started 3 years ago, and at the back, of course, Brexit. That's where we started. So for our background is we build the businesses, and this is my third business. This is what we do. We grow fast, we build fast, and we are super innovative as a team. So we brought a lot of exciting technologies and new technologies, especially use of AI and machine learning in this industry, which was hardly used globally. And at the back of it, our main proposition is time and cost saving. And averagely, we are saving 50% time and cost averagely. And of course, today we will explain a bit more how we are doing it. This is about us. We are growing super fast, insanely fast, let's put it that way, in this industry. And thanks to, again, our innovations, which we brought in and we continuously bringing in this industry.
So by the time we finish this interview, maybe more people that you will have hired in the meantime have joined this interview, right?
I would certainly say more customers, but yes.
That's good. I like that. And then we have actually Omar. I want to give the floor to Omar to say hi. Omar, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Good afternoon to you. My name is Omar. I'm the Senior Product Manager here at iCustoms. We are first and foremost a technologies company operating in this space. We feel that customs is very much underserved when it comes to technology. And we're introducing a lot of new technologies, and it's been well received by industry, by a few awards and accolades that we have received, all with to do with AI and artificial intelligence, that being the buzzword of the moment. And we're using it in very creative, innovative ways to streamline and make things more efficient for people.
Fantastic. Good. Well, guys, thank you for being available. Let's get right into the questions because we said we're going to keep it at 20 to 30 minutes. So let's do that as well. So 10 criteria that we have put forward to everyone. And we have also shared these questions in advance. So I'm going to go through the questions and then the floor is yours to tell me whatever you want to tell me. And we'll then everybody watching this can make up their own mind whether iCustoms is the solutions for them. So let's go. First part is about user interface and experience. So the questions are, how intuitive and user-friendly is your customs declaration software interface? Can you walk me through a typical customs declaration filing process using your iCustoms software?
So, of course, I'm not sure we can cover in such a short video of the whole user journey because it takes, but certainly in terms of the user journey is one of the most important part for us, and that's where most of the time is spent for people. So we brought a lot of technologies and a lot of innovations there just to make people life easier in filling the form. So, so we ingest the information or the data from various sources, from sources like just the manual input, which a large number of intermediaries and direct traders do, or direct integration with various ERP systems and so, where you don't even have to do the go through the whole UI and so, or uploading the document and extract the information automatically within less than 2 minutes most of the time, and then autofilling most of the information. And so there's various ways we are ingesting this information, verifying, validating this information, and creating the declaration. So as per se, as compared to if you're comparing us with like more traditional legacy software where you have to just go through the forms and manually input the information, yes, is there. We have all the bells and whistles anyone can think of is there, whether it could be CSV upload, or bulk upload, or things like that. All the functionalities are there, but we do much more than that, where people in many cases don't even have to go onto our platform and manually input sometimes the information, which in other cases they have to. So this is how we are positioning ourselves. This is how we are different from others.
I understand.
Per se.
Okay, very good. Interesting. Great. So that's user interface and experience. Let's go to training and support. That's something very important to me. What type of training and support resources are available for new users in particular? Is there a help desk, live chat, detailed documentation provided? In other words, if I have a question, do I speak to a computer since you're doing AI so much, or can I speak to a real person?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, this is something which and we know that this is an industry-wide issue and the problem with the legacy softwares out there, where yes, you can get the software, you can do all the manual input and everything. When it comes to the customer support and service, is in some cases is not great. I mean, to be honest, there's hardly any customer support here, right? They just point you towards certain support documents. So
Oh,
this
yes.
is this is how we all know this is how we do it. Of course, we do have the support documents, and where we point out every single fields we have, or they can just we point them toward the right support information, the documents which have either our own links or HMRC links, or whichever links are available, just to facilitate them. This is there. But where they can raise the tickets if they need to. And normally our time to reply those is within less than an hour in most 24/7 support which we provide.
24/7. At 4 in the morning, I can send you a message, and
You
then
can absolutely,
within an
you
hour, I
can,
have a response.
you can try and you will get it.
I like that. I like that.
So this is how we are, and this is why we are really shy. And most importantly, we believe in providing that one-to-one support when it comes to someone gets stuck. So they can just go and book the meeting and get 5 minutes, 10 minutes chat if they want to. And so the way we also work is not only just email, we do send them for example, the video recording of some whether okay, here is the problem and this is what you got to do X, Y, Z in some cases. So we go above and beyond in explaining it. So this is when someone is doing the declaration and but before that we spend an enormous time at the onboarding stage, and which is super important because someone when is onboarding the new software, a new system for them. So we have a plan when it comes to onboarding plan. Someone comes in, we explain how the system work. We give them unlimited time to train them. In some cases, of course, people do know what they're doing. In many cases, they don't know what they're doing. So it's unlimited support we provide at the time of onboarding. And we have seen this, once you get your onboarding right and that training right, the rest of then you don't have to face that much difficulty down the line. And this is how we are. This is another approach we are using.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. It's
We
once
give them access to our sandbox environment for them to train and get used to the
All right.
environment, and then we help them during the training process to make sure they're able to make their submissions as seamless as possible. Then once they feel comfortable, we can then migrate them across to the live environment accordingly.
Nice. So step-by-step approach, really. Okay, fine. That sounds a reasonable approach because we need to first get to know each other in terms of software and see how your thinking is and how it aligns with the kind of my thinking, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. Okay, I like that. Automation and efficiency is next. Does the software support automated data entry or import from other systems How does it help in reducing manual entry and potential errors?
Absolutely. Uh, so yeah, we do have APIs. We push more and more of our customers to use those APIs and integrate, because I think our aim is to reduce the manual input as much as possible we can. So hence we provide this API integration free of cost in most of the cases, because we believe that's how it really helps the industry and our customers as well. So that is one way of, so we already integrate with few ERP system, but most importantly, we are very, very open to integrate with as many as technologies out there with the supply chain, and very, very open to speak to any partner, any other supply chain technology company out there who want to integrate with any custom software. So we are very open about that. The other side is from automation prospect. I mentioned about the documentation, IDP, intelligent document processing using AI. So instead of if it's unstructured data on the documents, it could be PDF, it could be scanned document, images.
I get a lot of that.
So everyone has that. So you can upload those documents, send through an email or dedicated email address, or we can pull it from the document management system, whatever document management system they have, and we can pull that information or that data or that documents from there and run pass through IDP, extract the data, map the data with WCS standard, verify, validate this information through our rules engine, autocorrect that information. Everything is done within maximum 30 to 40 second behind the scene. And then there's a man in the loop, click the button and create the declaration. So that level of automation where we reached, and that's where we are saving a hell
Nice.
of money and time to our
Yeah,
customer.
yeah,
This is
absolutely.
the automation side.
Especially when there's mass declarations to be filed, like 10,000 or 900 a day or a week or whatever. Wow. Okay,
Ab
cool. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Automation and efficiency, great.
Yeah, this is our automation and efficiency, and averagely we are say averagely, and as a start of this interview, I mentioned averagely we're saving 50% time and cost. This is
Mm.
how we're doing it. Then you talk about the verification and validation, and now this is where we done super intelligently and super smartly. We built something called rules engine. Now, rules engine, I mean CDS. Once you send the information to CDS, it goes to 20 different services. And so we literally have those 20 different services verify, validate that information, and then tell whether it's accepted or rejected via CDS notification. So we literally took that information, 20 different services, put in our rules engine, and on top added more verification rules in it. And we explain in a very simple English what the problem could be if there is a incorrect information there before the information goes to CDS.
That's
And that
important, right? It's important to be simple in your messaging. Yeah. Okay.
absolutely. And this is one of the challenges. People don't know where there's a problem, what the problem is, and what they need to do, and so on. So,
Understood. Hmm.
and this is a common problem in this industry, especially for the people who are not very familiar with the customs or the declaration and so. So the verification, and this verification tool is so broad. It also already have, I think, 2000 plus rules in it, and we're constantly adding rules. And then that is then integrated with our various services, whether intelligent document processing, custom declaration software, our iList, master list, and many, many other tools we have. We have 7 different modules, by the way. So then at every process, we verify and validate this information wherever people want to validate.
Okay, so we're already in the fourth part of the
Yeah.
of the interview, which is compliance and updates. And the question was, how does the software ensure compliance with latest customs regulations and updates? And is it updated automatically or manually? So you've already started this, I think, but maybe add a little bit more about the update and how up to date are you? There's a commodity code change. Is that already reflected in your software or not?
Yeah, so of course, CDS team keep updating, and we all know there's constantly updates keep coming here. So and we do manage this version controls rigorously. So
Mhm.
any new version comes from the CDS team. So we have 4 different teams. So one team well, actually, 5 different teams, but one team responsibility is just to constantly update just only the custom domain, because this is so important for all our customers. So we constantly update. Is it automatically? There is some kind of automation, but it depends really what those updates are. In some cases, we have to add some extra information on our database or the back offices. Sometimes is automatically just updated from the CDS of. So it's really what that updates are. But no, absolutely, this is very important, because if you don't update, then of course it reflects and it comes back at from the customer as a query, and then we have to solve the query.
It's
So
a no-brainer, really, is it?
the no-brainer. So we are more proactive than reactive in that case.
Customization and flexibility, point 5. So question, can
Yeah.
the software be customized to fit specific business needs or workflows? And how flexible is it in terms of adjusting to different types of shipments or countries?
And it's a very interesting question, Ani, and this is where we shine in this industry. And when I say shine, is our agility to work with different customers and adopt and listen to them and provide the solution which works for them. And if you look at, we build quite a few technologies and customization based on what our customers are talking to us. For example, we build iZap with the partnership of another customer, which iZap is in 2 minutes, you can do the custom declaration. It's a very simple front end. It's only 10 or 11 fields, which any trader or junior administrator can fill. It automatically create a draft declaration, and intelligently fill a lot of information. And then someone senior comes in, checks it, and look at the document, which is also supplied at the first step. And
Uh-huh.
now, iZap is on its own right is a game changer, because do it yourself kind of. But the agility where it comes is that we're listening to our customer, and we are customizing the solution according to their requirement. Similarly, we build the calculator, we build the text and classification. We're working with one of the very large retailer in UK, one of the top 3 supermarket in the UK. Again, we customize the solution for their requirement, and they're loving it. So that's what we do.
Fantastic. Good.
Customization.
That looks like customization flexibility is on your mind quite a lot, and actually part of your day-to-day, really. Integration
Absolutely.
with other softwares, integration with other software, part 6. Does this software integrate with other systems such as ERP, CRM, or freight management systems? And how seamless is the integration process?
So no, absolutely. So from the integration point of view, of course, we have API documents. It's quite a detailed documents, and then anyone can connect and integrate with us. And with the customs, of course, is the way API works is that, let's say let's say Oracle. So we have to integrate with them. So we need to make sure that both systems should work. So our APIs are very detailed, very easy. So instead of the older technologies, EDI and XML, or various other older technologies, we are much more advanced XML based APIs what we have, which is very easy to integrate into with any system.
Okay, sounds good. Performance and reliability, and as the German, I'm very interested in that, pricing. So let's see how you answer this one. How reliable is the software in terms of uptime and performance? Are there any known issues with lag or downtime during peak usage times? And what is the price point?
So, I mean, we are in the compliance world, right? I mean, zero tolerance, we are talking about here for the downtime, zero tolerance, right? So that's where we are. So we have very expensive and very uh, big or good infrastructure as per se. Of course, the people who lead our technology teams, they're super hot when it comes to the reliability of infrastructure. And so as it today, I don't even have a single report of our downtime, not even one, not
Wow.
even.
Wow,
So
that's better than CDS, eh? That's better than
that's,
the government
yeah,
system.
That's
from
the
our,
only time we have any downtime, when CDS goes down, but our
when
system
CDS
doesn't
goes
go
down.
down. Yeah, you can still do declarations within our platform. We just can't submit to CDS. So we've never had any downtime. The only downtime that you've had is when CDS is down.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is where, because we build the technology, and again, the team, people like myself is a third business, and my second business, we have at least 2 billion consents a month, which is, so the volume we're talking about here is millions. It's just nothing what our team, or what my previous companies used to do. Mark Denny, who's ex-HMRC CIO, Group CIO of Barclays, who oversee our technology team. Again, we're talking about the huge volumes, what he used to. So we're in the safe, the customers are in a safe hand when it comes to the infrastructure, the downtime, and these kind of things. So that is one. The other point you mentioned is about the pricing. So our approach, we are super competitive. I can confidently say we are certainly one of the at lower end of the market when it comes to the pricing, for various reasons. One of the key reason is we are we are much newer in the market. But regardless, what we are after is the volume. So we are a technology company, and we work more kind of like a Uber mentality, where we give value to our customers, and believe in more long-term relationship and earning in the long run rather than the short run. So our model is that, and yeah, pricing is super competitive when it comes to in the industry. Again, we don't cut it, we don't give it free. There is a value there, but again, our comparison, the way we put it, although like with like, we are very, very competitive, cheaper with most of the companies out there, as per se. But our value proposition is not only just a technology cost reduction, it's actually then overall cost reduction.
Understood. Okay.
So, and when like with like, if someone has 30 staff and now using our technology, they can only do the same thing with 15 or 20 staff. That's a huge saving.
That's a different type of saving, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that so much, but hey, you know what? Who am I to say? Good. Thank you very much for being so honest about pricing as well, and making that point. Very good. Security and data protection is point 8. You're doing very well, huh? We're almost there. We're at 8 already. So let's go with that question. What security measures are in place to protect sensitive data during the filing process, and how does the software comply with data protection regulations?
Yeah, I mean, I just touched base, my other company, Sears, which I was a founding member of, president of. So we are the leading data privacy company in the world with 50,000 plus customers, quite a few Fortune 500 companies, and so when it comes to the data privacy, so I guess we're in a safe hands overall. So we are one of the GDPR compliant company, and with the consent management company in the sorry, GDPR, we are GDPR compliance company. So absolutely, from the data privacy, data protection, the team, I just mentioned few names who are just leading our technology, and they're super hot on that side of it. Again, we are talking about compliance, so there's a zero tolerance about the data protection, data privacy, and so we done every single thing just to protect that. So but on top of that, we do have some other integration. Cyber Essential, for example, we are approved by them, or things like that. We are in a process of ISO 9001. So we are in process of getting that accreditation as well. So we do take it very, very seriously, this data privacy and data protection.
Reporting and analytics is part 9. What kind of reporting and analytic capabilities does the software offer? Can users generate customs reports to track and analyze declaration data?
I
guess Omar can answer this one.
We have a very comprehensive reporting suite which encapsulates all aspects of the declarations. The reporting suite has about 50 plus reports, as detailed as you want, and is customizable as well. And that's part of the package which we offer as off the shelf. If there's something particular which you want, we can always bring that in and develop that for you accordingly. It's very simple and easy to do from our side.
Okay, that is a straightforward answer. That's very good. Thank you, Omar. That's good. Okay, and we've already made it to the end, which is the last part for me, also really important. Feedback and continuous improvement. How does the software company, your software company, iCustoms, how does it collect and incorporate user feedback into the development process? Can you provide 1 to 100, I don't know, examples of user requested features that have been implemented? In other words, are
Yeah.
you listening to me?
Yeah. So, I mean, so the most important for any company is when the top leadership is involved in with the customers. And that's what we do. On day one, I personally get involved in pretty much, you will find me in most or every single demo in the meeting. I mean, last year did 494 demos. This year we already have over 500 demos already.
Wow.
And I'm in pretty much every single demo. I'm on it, right? So this shows a seriousness of listening to customer from day one, and not only selling them, but making sure whatever we're selling them is not like salesmen come in, sell it, and you don't see them, they bugger off, and then is a problem with someone else, right? No. So I'm part of the sales to the later. So in terms of, and this shows the seriousness of the company of improvement. So when it comes to the customer feedback, again, so we have very aligned processes. Sales, onboarding. In onboarding, we constantly speak to our customers, get the feedback. What do you want? What do you want to improve? The benefit what we only have is that we have a quite a decent sized technology team, and we're adding more people. So we have we have a flexibility to incorporate those feedbacks, because we don't have a problem with the staffing, let's put it that way, which a lot of people struggle with. So we keep on. Then, of course, at the time of when people are raising the tickets, or are having any issue with the support, for example, or any issue with the technology and so on and so forth, mostly because of not knowing them what they're doing. So personally, I constantly keep eye on all those various tickets and make sure the team is on it as well. So we have a very clear process from start to end, to listening to our customers and implementing what they want to, where we feel that they are struggling. In terms of some suggestions, I can give you, sorry, in terms of some examples, I can give you a few examples. Um, so one of the examples could be I can think of it like DK tool or
Yeah, I mean,
any.
we're talking to a customer today who
Yeah.
wanted to do with our classification service, wanted another field or two fields in the CSV file, which we outputted to them. So we were able to implement that solution and give it to them, and they were quite happy with the fact that they've got the extra fields that can help them do their work. Some aspects, for example, in our IDP service, we have a few bells and whistles in there. For example, if you want to calculate the statistical value for things we're doing an export, we're able to calculate it, what the pricing should be in pound sterling by just applying the exchange rate. So we have certain bells and whistles and feedback has come directly from our customers. We talked about customization and flexibility. We talk about customer retention. We value our customers and listen to them, and we build that into our roadmap to make sure we capture their requirements accordingly. And that's part of my function within the company.
And Arnie, one thing we picked up is customer retention. You'll be surprised to know we got 100% customer retention.
Wow, that's
No one
amazing.
ever left us. This is crazy. Like, I mean, we are talking about compliance, zero tolerance. It's not any other technology company, right? So we go above and beyond. That speaks itself. We are doing something right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, wow, that was amazing. I mean, so quick and so many difficult, not easy questions. And there you go. You know, you passed in flying colors. It went so quick, and I'd like to thank you. What a quick tour this was. And of course, I'm very excited to take a look. If you have a sandbox environment you want me to play around with, and just, you know, let me have it. And then, you know, I could even record a little video on it, and show that if that's appropriate. Otherwise, I have said that your link to your website is of course to be placed on this video. And if you have any documents you want to share, then also we'll put that in the show notes, as they say, down below. I will leave it here, but I want to finish, if you don't mind, with your final thoughts. That's always the last things you want to say to whoever's watching, who's thinking, Are these guys for me? So we start with Omar because Omar's been so patient and has inputted at the right moment and said the right thing. So Omar, hand on heart, what would you like to say?
That we value our customers, we value your input. We are a technologies company. We will listen to you, and whatever feedback you have, we can always incorporate that into our platform to make sure it services your requirements.
Very perfectly said. And Adnan, the final words of this interview are for you. Go for it.
Absolutely. I think for us, it's all about value creation. Listening to the customer is definitely one thing. We are here for one reason, which is how we can reduce time and cost of our customers. And we're constantly delivering in, and we will deliver more and more as we're going along in this journey.
Wonderful. And that completes our quick overview of iCustoms. Thank you, guys. I know you're so busy and you need to rush to the next appointment, but it was a pleasure to see you again, to talk to you, and congratulations again for your recent accolade at Multimodal for winning all these awards, which should be mentioned given that you have won them, so that we should recognize that as well. And yeah, that's it. So thanks again for your time, and yeah, I can't wait to research iCustoms a little more. So thanks a lot, guys. All the
Thank
very
you so
Thank you
much
for
best.
for your
your time.
time as well.
Thanks for your time. Thank you.